Burn the boats. Why Plan B kills success. There's a reason the world's top performers, champions, innovators, visionaries don't give themselves an escape route. They don't operate with a Plan B. They burn the boats. They commit so deeply to their mission that there is no other way forward except through. That's what relentless focus looks like. The world tells you to have a backup plan, to play it safe, to diversify your options. But here's the harsh truth. Divided focus leads to divided results. If you're constantly looking over your shoulder for a softer landing, you'll never go all in on the path that truly matters. Think about this. When your mind knows there's a Plan B, it stops giving 100% to Plan A. It hesitates, it second guesses. But when Plan A is the only option, when it succeed or collapse, you awaken something primal, something fierce. You push beyond what you thought was possible because you know you must. History is full of examples. Alexander the Great burned his ships when he reached Persia, leaving his army with one choice: conquer or perish. Elon Musk said he'd rather risk every dollar on SpaceX than play it safe, because making humanity multiplanetary was a mission worth betting everything on. These aren't reckless decisions. They're deeply focused commitments. You've got to ask yourself, am I merely interested in success, or am I committed to it? Because if you're truly committed, there's no room for distraction, no room for doubt. You eliminate the exits and storm forward with everything you have. Focus is a weapon. Sharpen it, ruthlessly, if Plan A is your only option, then focus becomes your most powerful weapon. In today's noisy world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, social media, people's opinions, fear of missing out, all trying to steal your attention. But here's the thing, where your focus goes, your energy flows. You cannot master anything if your mind is scattered. You can't dominate your field if your attention is divided. And you sure as hell won't make your dream a reality if you're trying to juggle 5 others just to be safe. Discipline begins with focus. The top 1% aren't necessarily smarter than the rest. They're just better at saying no, no to comfort, no to distractions, no to options that don't align with the mission. You have to treat your vision like a sacred thing. Protect it. Filter what you let into your world. Every second, every decision should either move you closer to your goal or be cut out of your life. That's how you gain momentum. That's how you outwork the competition without even realizing it. Because while they're bouncing between plans, you're all in. Think of your focus like sunlight. Spread it out, and it warms. Concentrate it through a magnifying glass, and it burns. That burning energy, that's what fuels breakthroughs. That's what crushes obstacles. That's what builds legacies. Ask yourself, what am I giving my focus to that doesn't deserve it? What distractions have I convinced myself are just part of life? What excuses have I used to justify scattered effort? Cut the fluff, sharpen your attention, then point it like a laser at the one thing that sets your soul on fire. Burn the ships, kill the exit strategy. If you want real success, lasting, unshakable success, you can't leave yourself a back door. You must burn the ships. Let me tell you why. When ancient warriors landed on enemy shores, they burned their boats so there was no retreat, no way home. It was victory or death. That's what real commitment looks like. And that's the exact level of intensity you need when you say there's no plan B. When you leave yourself an escape route, you've already decided you might fail. You've built a safety net not for protection, but for permission to quit. And that mentality will always hold you back. Winners don't ask, what if it doesn't work? They ask, what must I do to make this work? Burning the ships is a mindset. It means betting on yourself, fully, unapologetically. It means telling your fears to sit down and shut up. It means eliminating anything and everything that gives you an out. Are you stuck in a job you hate but won't leave because it's safe? That's a ship. Still hanging with people who don't challenge or inspire you? That's a ship. Still trying your goals instead of committing to them? Another ship. You can't conquer a new world with one foot in the old one. True greatness requires sacrifice. It demands that you make the decision to go all in, not just the wish that it works out. If your dream is worth it, and it is, then stop treating it like a hobby. Make it your life's mission. When you have nothing to fall back on, you fall forward, hard and fast. That pressure, that hunger, that's the birthplace of champions. So ask yourself, what do I need to burn? Because the second you cut ties with Plan B, Plan A gets real. Laser focus, the weapon of the greats. Let's talk about one of the most underestimated superpowers in the world, focus. In a world full of distractions, the person who can concentrate on one goal with relentless determination becomes unstoppable. Not talented, not lucky, not even the smartest. The most focused wins. You see, focus is the new IQ, the ability to say no, to ignore the noise, to cancel out what doesn't serve your purpose. That's how greatness is born. The moment you commit to no plan B, you also commit to sharpening your focus like a blade. Look at the elite in any field, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, scientists. They're not dabbling, they're all in. No distractions, no detours, no backup plans to soften the blow of failure. They've burned the boats. That's why their vision is clear, because they don't have the luxury of wandering off. Distractions are dreams in disguise. Every notification, every meaningless scroll, every temptation to multitask, it's stealing your future. And if you don't defend your attention, someone else will own it. So how do you master focus? 1. Identify your North Star. What is the one thing that matters most right now? Write it, say it, obsess over it. If it doesn't get you closer to that, it's a distraction. 2. Create your battlefield. Eliminate clutter. Silence the noise. Design your environment for concentration. Build systems, not excuses. 3. Time block like a warrior. Set fixed times for deep work and guard them with your life. You don't find time, you take it. 4. Train your mind. Just like muscles, focus gets stronger with practice. Read, meditate, journal, reflect. Do hard things that require full attention. 5. Kill the comfort. Comfort is the enemy of focus. Train yourself to be okay with discomfort, with boredom, with pushing through when it's not easy. Your dream is jealous. It wants all of you. It can't share space with every little whim or shiny object that enters your life. You want to build an empire? Then stop thinking like a tourist. Laser focus is your unfair advantage. Use it, mastering your environment. Discipline in action. You can have the best goals, the clearest vision, and the strongest desire. But if your environment is built for failure, you will fail. Period. The truth is, willpower is overrated. Discipline isn't just about resisting temptation. It's about engineering your surroundings so success becomes inevitable. Winners don't just rely on willpower, they build systems that force them to stay disciplined. Let's break it down. Environment shapes behavior. You become a product of what you're surrounded by, your habits, your workspace, your social circle, even what you see when you open your phone. If your environment is filled with chaos, comfort, and distractions, your results will reflect that. But you can flip that. Here's how you build an environment that breeds focus and fire. 1. Audit your space. Look around right now. Is your environment built for creation or consumption? Is it pushing you forward or pulling you into mediocrity? Clean it, simplify it, build an atmosphere that screams purpose. 2. Guard your circle. Who do you let speak into your life? Are they pushing you or pacifying you? Are they challenging you or enabling your laziness? Cut the noise. Sharpen your circle. 3. Design for discipline. Structure beats strength. Schedule your days, plan your meals, set boundaries with time and energy. Don't wait to feel motivated. Build a system where success is automatic. 4. Build triggers. For greatness, leave your journal on the bed so you write before sleep. Put your workout shoes by the door. Set an alarm titled "Win Today." Your environment should be constantly reminding you of who you want to become. 5. Eliminate escape routes. No plan B isn't just a mindset, it's a design. Take away the easy outs, the distractions, the backup plans. Make it harder to fail than to win. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being intentional. Stop trying to rise above your environment. Instead, design one that raises you. Because success doesn't come from what you occasionally do, it comes from what your environment makes you do consistently. So engineer your world like your life depends on it, because it does. Vision, sacrifice, and the power of staying the course. Let me tell you something powerful. When you eliminate Plan B, your vision sharpens. Your mind no longer flirts with escape routes. It locks in. It commits. You stop trying and start becoming. Every sacrifice begins to make sense when your dream becomes your mission. Think about the greatest minds of history. People like Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk. They weren't distracted. They didn't let fear of failure push them into fallback options. They risked it all, not because they were reckless, but because they believed. Belief is not just hope. It's not wishing. Belief is conviction backed by commitment. You want to become great? Then be ready to give up good. Be ready to give up comfort, give up safety, give up the backup plan. It's not about starving yourself. It's about feeding the fire inside you. That flame will not burn if it's suffocated by doubt. And hear this clearly. There is no such thing as overnight success. The most dangerous myth is that you'll get there without pain. You will cry. You will sweat. You will question everything. And that's good, because pressure is what forges diamonds, and no pressure is ever wasted when you're aligned with your purpose. Relentless focus doesn't mean perfection. It means you show up every single day, no matter how messy it gets. So when you're tired, when you feel like quitting, ask yourself, did I come this far just to stop now? Or is this the moment my future self will thank me for pushing through? Hold that vision. Keep walking toward it. Burn the boats and never look back. Finish what you started. Make it. Unstoppable. You've come a long way. You've burned the bridges behind you. You've silenced the noise. You've found your focus. Now it's time to finish, because nothing great is ever remembered for being almost done. No one gets rewarded for trying hard. Winners finish, and not because it's easy. They finish because they said they would. They finish because they committed when no one else believed. They finish because they never gave themselves permission to quit. You see, no plan B isn't just about intensity. It's about integrity. It's the promise you make to yourself in the dark, when no one's clapping, when there's no spotlight, when you're out of motivation and only discipline is left. That's when your true character shows. That's when your legacy is built. Let me tell you, if you can master you, your thoughts, your doubts, your fears, there's nothing in this world that can stop you. The only enemy left is the one in the mirror. So face it, fight it, win. You were not born to be average. You were not born to settle. You were born to lead, to impact, to rise. So, decide today to be the one who does. No more excuses, no more what-ifs, no more waiting for the perfect moment. The time is now. No plan B, no retreat, just results. Now go and finish what you started.